Today we'll have a look at a new Oreo wine, multiple apartment fires, a cave for the Grinch, and more.
We have weather with Ben and a look at sports with Eli. Today is Thursday, December 9th, 2021.
We're live from Studio 12 and you're watching Vox News Today. Welcome back, I'm Alex Harris.
And I'm Madison Johnston.
A Soddy Daisy family says there will be fewer presents under the Christmas tree this year, after a contractor says he lost the $11,000 paid for a wheelchair ramp. Cheryl Brisky and her husband need some extra help getting around as the husband is on a walker. The wheelchair ramp at their home in Soddy Daisy is rotting. The couple signed a contract with Stephen Matherly in August, saying that he would fix the ramp and expand the porch. Brisky says Matherly had helped the couple move before, and that Matherly said he was up to this task. Brisky gave Matherly $11,000, although the contract estimated the work to be at $15,000.
The Trenton Santa train is preparing wrap toys and meals for hundreds of in need this Christmas. What started as a small idea to help kids receive gifts this Christmas turned into a massive project that helps almost 200 kids. The organizer, Debbie Mann Warren, says that she, quote, can't stand anybody to go hungry and that she wants to give back. Gifts and donations are still needed, specifically toys for boys and items for older kids. The meals and gifts will be distributed on December 22nd at the Faith Community Church on New Home Road.
Chattanooga police have not filed charges in a shootout in a downtown neighborhood on Monday night. One person was killed and another seriously injured. Police were informed that 2 gunshot victims had arrived at the hospital just before midnight. Investigators traced the shooting to a home on Cannon Avenue, right next to I-24 in downtown Chattanooga. Investigators say that someone fired several rounds into the house. A 42-year-old woman that was inside was hit and suffered from life-threatening injuries. A male then came outside to fire at the shooters. He was hit and then later died at the local hospital.
Over the past 10 days, 60 tenants have been displaced by 3 different apartment fires in the Chattanooga area. The latest fire was Tuesday night at the Waterford Place apartment homes on Shallowford Road, where 17 residents were displaced from their home. The other fires took place at Rustic Village Apartments on Central Drive and at the 5400 block of Dayton Boulevard. The Red Cross has responded to the many fires in the Chattanooga area recently, and they are in financial donations because of their helpful hearts. There has also been a GoFundMe page set up for the families impacted by the fires for those who wish to help those in need.
Over the past 10 days, I can't.
It's from
The
where
Mad Food and Beverage scientists have been busy. Oreo and Barefoot Wine have teamed up for quite the concoction, a cookie wine. The small batched wine is called Barefoot X. Oreo Thins Red Blend Wine. The company says that it includes flavors of chocolate and cookies and cream and notes of oak. It's available starting Thursday at barefootwine.com or Oreo Thins until supplies run out.
A sweet and smiling little girl who just turned 5 on Monday has vanished. Oakley Carlson's loved ones are trying to keep hope alive, but as each day goes by, deputies fear the worst. For Eric and Jamie Jo Hills, Oakley is just like their own child. They took her in when she was just 7 months old. Oakley stayed with them until November 2019, then Oakley moved back with her biological parents, Andrew Carlson and Jordan Bowers. They've now been arrested for suspicion of manslaughter in Oakley's disappearance. They haven't been formally charged.
And now let's switch gears and check on our weather. Ben, what can you tell us?
Well, Christmas time is coming around, so the weather's going to be pretty freezing cold, but I'll tell you about that and more right after this break.
college already.
Yeah. We gotta go.
I love you.
I love you too, Daddy. And thanks for everything.
Gratitude. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
That sounds awful. Seriously, awful.
But a lot better than last week.
We weren't born to follow.
Welcome back. I'm Ben Dudash with the weather. Let's go ahead and take a look at our weather at glance for today. Today is partly cloudy skies with a high of 60 and a low of 48. Precipitation is at 2%. Winds reaching up from 8 to 12 miles per hour going south-southwest, and humidity is at 62%. Let's go ahead and take a look at our local radar. All clear skies except for the clouds that are rolling in. But let's go ahead and take a look at our national radar and see what that looks like. Scattered ice and showers throughout the area, mostly scattered snowstorms and ice storms in the north area in Michigan and in just throughout the north area, and in the east there's some west there are scattered ice and showers, but so far we're all in the clear. Now let's go and take a look at our 7-day weather forecast. Friday, scattered thunderstorms with a high of 64 and a low of 62. Saturday, thunderstorms with a high of 67 and a low of 34. Sunday, sunny, clear skies with a high of 53 and a low of 29. Monday, sunny skies are sticking around with a high of 57 and a low of 32. And Tuesday, partly cloudy skies with a high of 60 and a low of 39. And Wednesday, partly cloudy skies again with a high of 67 and a low of 46. That's all for weather. Here's Eli with your sports.
Thanks, Ben, for your weather. I have news on the Mocs winning streak and more after the break.
Well, you're wrong.
I'm wrong. You're the one who misrepresented the facts.
Misrepresent the facts? Are you kidding?
Your proposal's ludicrous.
My proposal will go exactly the way I say it will.
My dead body.
I think somebody needs a timeout.
Oh, that's the power of one.
Civility. Pass it on.
One grain of sand can turn the tide.
Strike two. I'm the greatest hitter in the world! Strike three. Wow! I'm the greatest pitcher in the world!
Optimism. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Welcome back. I'm Eli Dunn with your sports. The Chattanooga Mocs men's basketball team, who once led by as many as 15 in the second half, survived a fierce comeback effort to come away with its 11th straight non-conference road win, behind the 78-73 decision over UNC Asheville inside Kimmel Arena in Asheville, North Carolina on Wednesday night. Chattanooga, which is 8-1 now, moved to 10-0 all the time against UNC Asheville. Mike Zimmer, in his 8th season as the Vikings head coach, he is the 7th longest turned coach in the NFL and ranks 3rd all time in wins as a Vikings coach with 69. That may not be enough to save him if the Vikings don't turn things around quickly. Nebraska girls no longer have to compete on boys teams if they want to wrestle in high school this week for the first time in Nebraska. In Nebraska history, the state is hosting wrestling tournaments for high school girls teams. Brittany Taylor was the first girl to medal at the Nebraska state tournament in 2009, but to do so, she had to wrestle boys. Now she's coaching on an all-time girls team, one of 25 statewide that feature 166 female wrestlers. That's all I have for sports. Stay tuned for more news right after this break.
Well, you're wrong.
I'm wrong. You're the one who misrepresented the facts.
Are you kidding?
Your proposal's ludicrous.
My proposal will go exactly the way I say it will.
My dead body.
I think somebody needs a timeout.
Oh, that's the power of one.
Civility. Pass it on.
One grain of sand can turn the tide.
I'm the greatest hitter in the world! Strike one. I'm the greatest hitter in the world! Strike two. I'm the greatest hitter in the world! Strike three. Wow! I'm the greatest pitcher in the world!
Optimism. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Welcome back. New Zealand wants its future generations to stop smoking, and a new law could make that happen. Next year, lawmakers will kick off a campaign to reduce the number of smokers across the country to less than 5%. Right now, only those 18 and older can buy tobacco, but the new bill will progressively raise the legal age for purchases.
How about a stay in the Grinch's Cave high above Whoville this holiday season? Vacation rental management platform Vasca is teaming up with Dr. Seuss's Enterprises to bring you the ultimate holiday getaway. It's a creation of the layer belonging to the Grinch from How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Located on a remote property outside of Boulder, Utah, it's a massive 5,700 square feet. Each room is decorated just as the Grinch himself would like it. It even has a music room, complete with the Grinch's organ and his dog Max's drum set. The kitchen is stocked with essentials like Who pudding and Who hash. And in true Grinch fashion, there is no internet connection or TV. Bookings are open for limited stays from December 13th through 23rd. The rental is available from $19.57 per night to honor the book's original release in 1957.
Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is standing by the decision to take part in a diplomatic boycott of the 2022 Beijing Winter Olympics. Multiple nations, including the U.S., are participating in the boycott, opting not to send special diplomatic representation to the Games. For months, activists have called for a boycott over human rights abuses by the Chinese government and its political crackdown in Hong Kong.
Authorities in Georgia on Wednesday announced the discovery of remains they believe belonged to a college student who vanished in 1976 while driving to Auburn University, a report said. Officials in the state were informed that a submerged car was located in a creek near a road in Custa, Alabama. The car, a 1974 Pinto, was pulled from the water. Investigators believe they found bones and identification belonging to Kyle Wade Clinkscales, the missing student who was 22 years old when he vanished on January 27th, 1976.
Patrons at a Pennsylvania fast food restaurant got quite a surprise Wednesday from some feathered visitors. It all started with a father and son back and forth foul-related clarification. Warren Shab from Kutztown says the first thing that came out is those aren't birds, those are turkeys. And I said, well, turkeys are birds. A little over a week after Thanksgiving, maybe they felt the coast was clear, wanting to have it in their way with a fast food visit royalty. Warren Shab said they followed the people around the drive-thru out front and then sat out front there and just kind of looked in, and it seemed to be pretty content. They clucked a little bit, but with all the traffic, they were not flustered at all. Warren and his brother Harrison started recording on their cell phones, along with some surprised customers inside. Warren then said, "I'm not sure that they were wanting content with coming out to greet the birds firsthand. I was keen to keep a distance from the gobbling gaggle, perhaps in search of sustenance or with wages on the rise. The rise employment, whether they may have wandered over from a Whopper or not." A BK manager says the whole unexpected turkey trot lasted about 2 hours before the turkeys took off. Maybe it's all just a reminder that even the king of burgers has to share space with those in the animal kingdom.
A suspect in Alabama has been taken into custody after being caught on video driving the wrong way along a Christmas parade route just weeks after the deadly attack. The incident happened Tuesday night in Hayden, north of Birmingham, and drew screams from those in attendance. Prior to the incident, the town of Hayden, on its Facebook page, said that police and fire units had been riding Highway 160 with emergency lights on to slow traffic down so you can get in a spot safely to view the parade. As we sign off today, we want to ask you to help wish BCHS teacher Tammy Estrada a very happy birthday.
We're on Facebook and YouTube through our channel BCHS VOX News.
You will also find more on our website, voxnews.net.
Remind your friends to like, subscribe, and tune in.
You just can't get enough of Vox.
That's all we have for you today from Studio 12 at Bradley Central.
And as always,
God bless and go Bears!